Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and today I'm recording Forza 5 with the RTX 4080. We will go with the highest settings on this video. I will start with just the normal resolution and stuff like that without any DLSS, but I will use DLSS later. So guys, we are trying the 1080p maximum settings with FXAA activated. Okay, I activated FXAA. It's more CPU, like it uses CPU, but yeah, I want to show you guys without DLSS and using some enhancement for the quality, I guess. But let's see. In terms of the GPU usage, it's great. We are not even using 100% yet. By the way, we are with ray tracing, so which is nice. VRAM, we're using 8 GB of VRAM, 10 GB of RAM, which is not bad because games nowadays use a lot of RAM, like Diablo 4, The Last of Us, those games, and other ones like maybe Rust. I don't know. I haven't tested Rust in a while, but the CPU is doing some work too, as you guys can see. But it will go down when we go to like 2K and 4K. Maybe with DLSS it goes higher. I will test it with DLSS 2 next and DLSS 3 in the end. I will only test DLSS quality because I think it's the only one that is like actually worth it, you know, to test. My opinion, okay? Because I mean, if you play on 4K, maybe you can use another type of DLSS, but that kind of takes away the 4K thing, you know, because it downscales your image. But I don't know. Let's see. We are now with DLSS on quality. Let's see if it makes a difference. In terms of FPS, we actually get a little bit more FPS, from what I can tell. Let's see if it maintains like that. 86% of usage, 92 now. It's kind of similar to before. I mean, maybe we're using a little bit less GPU since we are downscaling it, but downscaling the resolution, I mean. VRAM is basically the same. RAM usage is basically the same too. It's kind of what I was expecting, to be honest. I wanna see the average though. The average will be like the factor here. I know it's going to change a little bit. In terms of performance, like visual performance, we will not notice anything difference, I guess. Maybe on the quality it looks maybe a little bit worse. Maybe, I don't know, because actually the edges with DLSS looks great. I have a 2K monitor and for me 1080p makes a difference, you know, when I'm using 1080p, but right here is actually pretty decent. Temperatures are fine too, of course. I was already expecting that. We are coming to the end of the benchmark for these settings. So with frame generation, this actually gives us a bunch of FPS though. But the GPU usage, look at the GPU usage. It's going higher, but that performance is amazing though. 236, 238. Damn, like frame generation really makes a difference, man. I was not expecting this, to be honest. Like, damn. I know it uses like I've seen some people that don't like Nvidia, I guess, saying that it's bad because it's fake frames. Man, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know the actual technology that's behind it. I know that maybe it's AI or something like that, but I mean it's great in terms of the numbers, you know what I mean. But and at least me, I don't see much difference in the quality or in the visuals of the game. I've heard it can have some ghosting or stuff like that. I've heard, I don't know, to be honest with you guys. I'm not the right person to actually tell you that, but in terms of the values, it's great. It's great. It uses more VRAM, as you guys can see too. We were using like 8 GB, and now we're using almost 9. So it does place a little bit more load on the GPU, which makes sense though. The GPU is working more to make these fake frames, I guess. I don't know how it works, but it's great in terms of performance. I like it. We are now on 2K, as you guys can see, and FXAA, okay. And man, in 2K for me, at least for me, okay, because I have a 2K monitor, it makes a giant difference for me. Like the game looks amazing like this. I like it though. GPU usage went a little bit higher compared to before. Not something crazy, I think, but a little bit higher. Maybe like what? I don't know. Maybe a 5% more. The RAM is basically almost the same, a little bit more also, but VRAM is a little bit more too compared to the native 1080p without DLSS and the frame generation. And yeah, performance actually it's kind of similar to 1080p on the without DLSS. Almost the same, but not the same completely. This card is more for 4K, so 1080p and 2K basically perform good. Man, if it didn't perform good, come on, I paid 1,520 euros. I even know the exact value, see? I paid that much in Portugal to get this card. Cards here are a little bit more expensive than in the US. I don't know about in other countries, but I know in the US they are cheaper. And by a lot though. Like what, 200 or 300? I know like in Portugal right now that they are going for 1,300. When I bought it, it was 1,500 and something, but yeah. We are now with DLSS on quality. Let's see how it goes. In terms of quality, I don't see much of a difference. Maybe a little bit in the edges. Maybe I can see it, but not something crazy. I'm trying to see like if I find artifacts or something like that, but I don't think there is something like that happening. Some people are more sensitive, to be honest, to those type of things and ghosting and stuff like that. But for me, I don't know. I'm not so sensitive about that. I can see a difference in quality, of course. I can see that, like a little bit, but not something crazy. Remember that DLSS basically is downscaling your image, so yeah. Of course it's going to look worse. Like there's no way of saying that DLSS on quality looks the same as native now. If you have good FPS on native, don't use DLSS, okay? Just use native because it will look better in general, okay? Only use don't get me wrong, DLSS is good, but it's only good if you have bad performance or want better FPSs. For quality, just don't use DLSS. Just go with native. It's literally better, like. Of course, you will not notice a big difference. I don't even notice, but yeah, just a little bit maybe. Now with frame generation in 2K, like it's happening the same as 1080p. Like it's great. The performance boost we get from frame generation is different. It's something different. I don't know. It's a lot better. As you guys can see, the VRAM from using frame generation, it went up to 10 gigabytes. I wonder in 4K how much it will go. I'm betting maybe 12 gigabytes of VRAM. Let's see. Let's wait to see. Power is, of course, it's using more power now. Temperature is a little bit higher, but of course because the usage is basically maxed out of the card. It say 98, but if I'm not wrong, 98 should be the maximum of this card. I don't know. Let's see. I'm pretty sure, or maybe 99. I don't know. FPS as we getting averages of 205. Which is amazing. CPU is actually doing some work. I thought the CPU would go like a lot down. Maybe in 4K. Maybe in 4K it will go down. By the way, a lot of people talk about my CPU temperature. Like I have one of the best air coolers out there. I have very good quality thermal paste and I have an open case. So that's why I have so good temperatures. If you guys want to get my air cooler or my thermal paste, I will leave the links to Amazon in the description. You guys can get it there. I get a small commission, by the way, if you guys buy something there, like at no extra cost for you, and of course. We are now on 4K native. Let's see how it goes. The VRAM, bro, like the VRAM from 2K DLSS and frame generation was this. So I think my bet could be right when I said maybe it will go to 12 gigabytes or maybe 11 and 11.5. Maybe. Let's see. I can't wait to see actually. But like performance in 4K, if you want to play on native, man, you are totally fine. As you guys can see, 110 FPS on average. Like that's amazing. You don't even have to use DLSS or frame generation if you focus on the quality, okay? And if you have like maybe you want to get the 144 FPS because of your monitor hash rate, I get it. Not hash rate, sorry. Crypto mining stuff. My bad. Your monitor refresh rate, which is fine if you want, but I don't think it will. It's like maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not. It depends on who you are and how you feel about it. But yeah, pretty good performance for 4K native. The usage, yeah. Oh, see, 99. As I said, I think the maximum is 99 actually. Temperatures went a little bit higher too. The power also, of course, when the power goes higher, the temperature goes higher. That's how it works. But yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. Actually, very, very nice performance. 4K DLSS on quality now. Performance. Wait, let's see. I don't want to say stuff that I don't know yet, but look at the VRAM. The VRAM went higher a little bit. Man, I'm pretty sure we will go to 12. I even believe we can go over 12. Not saying 13 gigabytes, but I don't know. At least 12, okay? If I get it right on the 12, I think that's a point, right? But yeah, the RAM is basically the same. I actually thought the RAM would be a little bit higher. Performance is better, as you guys can see. It's actually better with DLSS quality. A little bit better, not something crazy. Not something I will... yeah, it's kind of personal opinion, but it's not something that I will turn on, to be honest with you guys. I would be fine with native. Because it looks better, like, in general. Of course, it doesn't look bad with DLSS on quality, but you can't forget that DLSS makes your game downscale your resolution. DLSS 2, okay, not DLSS 3. DLSS 3, the frame generation is another story. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Good optimization by the game. This is a well optimized game. See, guys, I'm here playing Diablo with like this card and getting similar performance, which is crazy. Look at this game. This game is beautiful though. Can't get it wrong like that. Come on, it looks amazing. Now let's see if frame generation and look at the VRAM. I was right. See? But yeah, frame generation actually doesn't make that much of a boost compared to 2K and 1080p. I think it should be because of the usage of the GPU. But yeah, I mean it gives a great boost, to be honest. If you want to play it close to 144 Hz from your monitor, it's a good choice to do. You don't get 144, but you get closer to that, like compared to the other options you have. You can always like play some settings down, but I mean, to play on 4K, I don't think. Like, for example, if you want to play on 4K, maybe it's because you want more quality, right? So no sense. Like, for me, I don't think it makes sense to turn down quality to make another quality better. You know what I mean? I think it doesn't make sense. But okay, just do as you wish. Man, I'm a genius. Look at the VRAM. Sorry, guys, but come on. It was on point. Just kidding, though. But yeah, performance, as I said, a little bit better. CPU. Look at the CPU. It went down compared to before. A little bit down, not something crazy. This is a very good CPU too, though. By the way, this is actually amazing. I thought about upgrading to the new one that will come out, but yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, guys, the video will end here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.